Welcome to Belgro's Funeral Home, where we celebrate life's precious moments. From the moment you enter our doors, you're met with kindness and care. Our reception area is designed to be more than just a waiting room. It is a place of calm, thoughtfully created to ease the weight of grief. In our private conference room, conversations are guided by empathy. Here, our client experience coordinators sit beside you, not just across the table to help plan a service that truly reflects your loved one's story. Whether it's a traditional farewell or a personalized celebration of life, we take time to understand your wishes and offer thoughtful guidance. At the heart of our organization is a dedicated manager who ensures that everything runs smoothly, from the smallest detail to the final farewell. We understand that choosing a casket or a coffin is a deeply personal decision. In our selection room, we provide a calm, respectful environment where families can take their time and explore options that reflect their loved one's life, beliefs, and preference. Our spacious chapel is where memories are honored and lives are celebrated. Designed with serenity and warmth, it provides a welcoming space for families and friends to come together in reflection and remembrance. For families choosing cremation, we offer on-site professional cremation services in a setting that upholds dignity, peace, and confidentiality. Our crematorium offers a seamless and respectful alternative to traditional burial, giving families flexibility while maintaining the highest standard of care.
Kilgwin's Torbay Local Road Friendship Connector project officially commissioned. Meanwhile, Minority Leader claims THA deviated from the original connector road plan. Education Division confirms police to be deployed at 2 Tobago schools. And steel explosion perseveres despite financial challenges. Good evening, I'm Natalia Nancis Montrichet. Welcome to an abridged version of Tobago Updates television news for Tuesday, 16th September 2025. To our top story. The long-awaited Kilgwin's Torbay Local Road and Friendship Road Connector project was officially commissioned today, marking a significant milestone in Tobago's road infrastructure. The upgraded roadway is now fully open and accessible to the public, promising smoother commutes, enhanced connectivity, and improved safety for motorists and pedestrians. Alia Balgobin has the details.
This achievement is particularly meaningful as Tobagonians were the forefront of this vital connector road project. from engineering and contracting to skilled trades. Infrastructure Secretary Trevor James said local talent led every stage. Charles Cicheran, Managing Director of California Stucco Company Limited, emphasized the importance of homegrown expertise.
This makes our achievement even more meaningful. Throughout this project, we place a strong emphasis on local content. From the engineering and contractors to the tradesmen, suppliers, and equipment operators, Tobagonians played a lead role. We invested in Tobago-owned people, Tobago-owned talent, and Tobago-owned businesses, ensuring that the benefit of this project extended well beyond the road itself, reaching into our communities and stimulating the local economy.
Secretary James expressed pride in the project and provided a clear and thoughtful explanation of the process, emphasizing that completing such significant work required careful planning and an appropriate amount of time to ensure quality and lasting results.
Preferring you to sit in traffic with your engines idling, exhaust polluted, but allowing Foster Cummins to build a fishing monstrosity in Castara with no submission. They said, and they did it for no other reason than that the enemies of Tobago did not want you to have this road. But what can you expect? What can you expect when you deliver a road in 19 days? Something unheard of.
Chief Secretary Fali Augustine said while a road was constructed, it represents far more than just asphalt and concrete. He said it symbolizes progress, connectivity, and opportunity for Tobagonians, strengthening communities, stimulating economic growth, and improving the quality of life.
In that context, building a road or building roads can truly be the road to building out the development of the island of Tobago. First, in Tobago, we operate under the platform of building the greatest little island on the planet. By building a road, we bring producers closer to their markets. By building a road, we make education more accessible. By building a road, we open up new lands for farming, for tourism development, and for other social development needs.
Augustine stated that the new roadway is a powerful testament to collaboration, local empowerment, and a bold vision for Tobago's continued growth beyond basic infrastructure. The Chief Secretary noted that the project cost exceeds $65 million, but said a precise figure cannot be yet confirmed as invoices are still being finalized. The road is now fully open and fully accessible to the public. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Meanwhile, the Connector Road project is facing intense public backlash following comments by Minority Leader Kelvin Morris, who claims the new road, which he claims cost over $100 million, is a disconnector rather than a connector. Morris's statement, shared widely on social media, alleges that the road's final design deviates from its original plans, which were to include dual lanes and a roundabout. He contends that the completed project now physically blocks a crucial turn from the new road onto the Storby local road, thereby cutting off direct access to Kilgwin Beach. The significant cost of the project, combined with its perceived failure to serve its intended purpose, has sparked frustration from him, coupled with a call for accountability. The incident has intensified the debate over public spending and raised questions about how such a costly project could be approved with a design flaw that impedes rather than improves traffic flow. Now to this. The Division of Education, Research and Technology, in partnership with the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service, will launch a school-oriented policing unit at Signal Hill and Mason Hall secondary schools, commencing on September 22nd. A media release from the Division of Education stated that officers will be stationed at the schools daily to enhance safety, address discipline issues, and support principals with non-lethal constructive interventions. This initiative mirrors similar deployments already underway in the several at-risk schools across Trinidad as part of the central government's wider school safety strategy. The Education Division noted that sensitization sessions with teachers, parents, and students will precede the rollout, while discussions are ongoing to extend the program to 9 more schools across Tobago. We'll take a short break and come back with more. Stay tuned.
Quartz is well known as the Caribbean's largest retailer, providing consumers for generations with the very best products to enhance their homes. This year, we bring our expertise to businesses. Quartz Business Solutions will serve small, medium, and large companies with the very best products at the most competitive prices, backed by warranties and after-sales support. Hoteliers, office managers, restaurants, and so many more. Quartz Business Solutions, a brand of the Unicomer Group.
Hair goals, we've got them. At S&R Hair Fantasy, we provide a wide variety of quality hair, the latest hair accessories, adult toys, skin lightening products, female underwear, and much more under one roof. Check us out on Shelbourne Street in Plymouth or call us at 317-0808. We're open Monday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. S&R Hair Fantasy for queens who know exactly what they want.
I send in a big dirty bun for you.
Better than them.
And I have a big dirty bun for you. So you better don't run. Come up on me, say don't run. Good morning, Bacchanal. How do you do? It's very critical. Talk to you, but it's a long road I'm going on. And I need some vibes in my life. I stay strong. Bless me with Juve. Carnival is my time.
Welcome to Tobago Glass Supplies Limited, where innovation meets excellence and service reigns supreme. Our commitment is simple: to provide high-quality, innovative aluminum, vinyl, and glass solutions for both commercial and residential spaces. At TGSL, we don't just meet needs, we exceed expectations. Our range includes the finest aluminum cladding options, setting new standards.
Now faces financial uncertainty that could jeopardize its participation in an event. Here are the details.
Steel Explosion was formed in 2001 by the late Irandus Anthony, a respected pantooner and maker who passed away last year. Over the years, the band has consistently reached panorama finals and semi-finals, earning a reputation for musical excellence. However, just weeks before Tobago Carnival Panorama event, the Steel Band faced a significant blow as NGC suddenly withdrew its sponsorship from them and 2 other bands. On September 3, 2025, NGC informed Steel Explosion that it had re-evaluated its long-standing contract and deemed continuing under current terms unviable. PRO of the band, Steel Explosion, Michael Gilman, spoke with Tobago Updates.
You would have received our letter on September 3, 2025, basically stating that NGC is presently re-evaluating its existing contract and has determined that it's no longer viable for NGC to continue under the present agreement, the agreement that the band and NGC would have taken years ago.
Gilman stated that the band's program will now be discontinued due to the terminated agreement between both parties.
There were no specific reason or explanation for the withdrawal of support from the band. In the letter, they would have basically stated that it is no longer viable for NGC to continue under the present agreement, which is the agreement that the Steel Explosion and NGC would have had years ago to support the band through Panorama literacy program, developmental skills through players, community development, all those stuff.
Gilman mentioned that prior to the routine quarterly budget being sent, they were given no notice regarding funding.
Between NGC and Steel Explosion, normally within the last quarter of the year, a budget will be sent to NGC concerning the upcoming year, panorama and all the activities that will take place. So there were no indication of such.
The sudden withdrawal of the NGC sponsorship leaves Steel Explosion in a precarious position, casting uncertainty over their participation in Panorama and the continuation of their community programs. This is Aliyah Balgobin reporting for Tobago Updates Television News.
Steel Explosion is determined to stay positive and focused despite the unexpected withdrawal of the NGC's sponsorship. The band, which has long been a part of the local and national competitions and a pillar for community programs, is now exploring alternative funding and support options to continue its legacy.
Ensuring that the future of the band is well taken care of and discussing how do we move forward from the situation that we are in currently. How do we seek new sponsorship? How do we enter the Panorama season? And how do we enter the national Panorama season as well? So these are things that are currently being discussed in terms of sponsorship, in terms of government agencies. Letters are being written, and we are just keeping a positive mindset.
Members remain committed to rehearsals, skill development, and community engagement, emphasizing resilience and unity. Chief Justice Ivor Archie has announced his retirement, signaling the end of nearly 18 years as Trinidad and Tobago's top judicial officer. He made the announcement today during the opening of the 2025-2026 law term at the Hall of Justice, stressing the importance of transparency and smooth succession in the nation's judiciary.
When I became Chief Justice in 2008, the mandatory retirement age was 65. That was what I envisaged, and that is what I prepared for. One must have a life beyond Chief Justice. High public office requires sacrifice of family, self, and the freedom to pursue other avenues of interest. And while it is a privilege to serve, each of us must decide about what we want for ourselves at any given stage in life.
The Chief Justice said he has made many sacrifices throughout his tenure and noted that a new leader with fresh ideas, different strengths and weaknesses is desirable at times, no matter how innovative a leader may be.
It is also important for me to find new challenges and opportunities as I continue to grow. The office of Chief Justice is not private property or something you own or cling to. It is a sacred battle held in trust for one's successors and the nation.
He said it is important for him to find new challenges and opportunities as he continues to grow. You're watching the Tobago Updates Television News. Join us on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube at Tobago Updates. More news and the weather after this.
Are you in a dispute with a registered investment service provider of the TTSEC? Or maybe you're the victim of an investment scam? You can lodge a complaint or submit an anonymous tip to the Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission. Download our Investor Protection app or go to ttsec.org.tt to access our complaint form or submit an anonymous tip. Write a clear summary of your complaint. Submit copies of supporting documents along with the originals for verification. Provide a copy of the feedback received from the entity regarding your complaint. All investor complaints or scam reports submitted by the public are acknowledged and reviewed by the TTSEC. Investigations are pursued based on the outcome of the review. Trinidad and Tobago Securities and Exchange Commission, protecting the interests of investors and the public. You invest, we protect. Everyone benefits.
Rise and shine, Tobago! The breakfast vibes you've been waiting for is here.
When you're wrong, tell you
you use a big dancer.
It's time for Sun Up Tobago, the ultimate breakfast inclusive cooler party that kicks off your carnival in style.
We aim to take shots. She come to take shots.
Join us on Thursday, October 23rd from 6 a.m. to 12 noon at Scarborough House, 138 Milford Road. Music pumping, breakfast sizzling, coolers flowing, and vibes unmatched. This is where sun, sea, soca, and celebration collides. Get your early bird tickets now at Pablo Supermarkets, Barcode, Lost Restaurant and Launch, Signature Cuts, IslandEtickets.com, and committee members. Don't miss the event where Tobago Carnival truly begins. Sun Up Tobago. Come for the breakfast, stay for the vibe.
We take charge.
Squid, welcome man.
Always the scene. A rich junior, you know your shows, this be the most
Rink or sink, it's real simple. So we're gonna ask a particular question, and if he answers, he doesn't have to drink. Right? If he answers, you sink.
What kind of questions this is?
Easy thing. Destra or Fian?
No.
Destra or Fian? Now that one really little, it's tight. That's
what's going on. What's going on?
Right.
I don't know.
TNTech is pleased to advise that its Roxborough Service Center has reopened. Starting Monday, 10th March, customers can once more visit the Roxborough Administrative Building to pay TNTech bills, request new connections, and more. TNTech, powering the nation into the next generation.
Skibidi-doo bang bang, yours truly be representing for Neon, a tribal affair by Highlighter Entertainment. We are here.
Tobago, are you ready? Highlighter Entertainments, Neon, a tribal affair. Costume sales are live. Register now at highlighterentertainment.com. This is Carnival meets culture. Rhythm meets rebellion. Neon is calling. And your moment is now. Light up the night.
I jamming on the pavement with Neon.
Welcome back. Thanks for staying with us. Assistant Commissioner of Police Wayne Meister has been sent on 16 months leave, a move that has raised eyebrows within the Trinidad and Tobago Police Service. Meister, who is responsible for the Southern, Central and Southwestern divisions, was reportedly placed on leave without being asked to do so. The decision is particularly notable as it comes at a time when Trinidad and Tobago is under a state of emergency, a period during which officers typically remain on active duty. ACP Meister is also a leading candidate for promotion to Deputy Commissioner of Police, a position for which he is currently on a short list. His unexpected leave will jeopardize his career advancement. The circumstances surrounding the leave and lack of official communication have led to speculation and concern regarding the transparency of the decision-making process within the TTPS. Now for a look at the weather update from the Trinidad and Tobago Met Office. Tonight is expected to be mostly fair, with 1 or 2 passing showers possible. Nighttime temperatures will drop to about 26 degrees Celsius. Tomorrow, sunshine will be interrupted by a few cloudy patches, at times accompanied by spotty showers. There is a low chance of an odd heavy shower or thunderstorm. A mostly fair but slightly hazy night is predicted. Daytime temperatures are set to reach 32 degrees Celsius, with a daytime low of about 27 degrees Celsius and a heat index of 37 degrees Celsius. Seas slight with waves 1 to 1.5 meters in open waters and smooth in sheltered areas. Sunrise is at 5:52 and sunset is at 6:02. And that's how we end this evening's newscast. Here's a recap of the headlines. Hilgwyn Storbay Local Road Friendship Connector Project officially commissioned. Meanwhile, Minority Leader claims THA deviated from the original Connector Road plan. Education Division confirms police to be deployed at 2 Tobago schools. And steel explosion perseveres despite financial challenges. I am Natalia Nancis Montrichard. Thank you so much for joining us. Have a great night and stay tuned for the live broadcast of the Tobago Carnival Soca Titans audition.